Good morning, everybody. It's another episode of Intellectually Honest, and we're gonna get right into it. So there was a doubleheader last night on TNT. Um, First game was Celtics versus Jazz, and second game was Pels versus Blazers. So I took a double hit last night. I got hit with that two piece, that wop wop. You know what I'm saying? Um, wow. Uh, yeah, so man, I just got I saw the games, and I got my takeaways from it. So, like I said, I'm just go. We're gonna open up. First takeaway is from the We're gonna start with Celtics versus Blazers. First takeaway is Celtics versus Jazz. First takeaway is Celtics don't have enough, man. If y'all see me, I'm just getting off work. Celtics don't have enough. Um, it's pretty much the takeaway from that. They don't have enough. I saw the stats. Brown and Tatum both had really good games, scored in the high 20s apiece. Um, Rob Williams got a lot of minutes last night, and he did not disappoint. He had 14, 9, and a couple of blocks. Tice had a good game. Um, yeah, it just didn't. We just don't have enough, man. I know Smart shot poorly, but I'll forgive that because he's working his way back. Kimba, I just don't like, and it hurts me to say it because like he really is one of my favorite players. Like that's all facts. Like he's one of my favorite players, but you got to call it how it is. You got to keep it a bean. Dude playing like trash right now. Um, he just ain't. He don't look like the same guy. It's weird, man. So first takeaway is we don't have enough. As that roster is constructed right now, we don't have enough. Tatum and Brown, they can't carry the whole thing. Tatum is probably gonna have a bad game his next game because, at least in my opinion, he just seems inconsistent as heck. And you know, uh, we just don't have enough. And I think either that or Brad Stevens' his message is getting stale. You know how like sometimes you just need a coaching change because players just get tired of hearing listening to a coach, stuff like that. Um, so yeah, the Celtics, you know, we just don't have enough. We need to make a roster change. And I got two options for the Celtics in terms of roster changes. We can either trade Kimba, hell, package Kimba and Tristan Thompson, and try to get some pieces to fill out the bench, add some depth, move Smart to that starting point guard spot, and just add depth to the team, which we sorely lack, or trade Kimba for Lonzo. That's not beyond the realm of possibilities. Lonzo is actively being shipped out of town, and Kemba Walker is thinking up the joint. So it's like, you know, uh, I would make that call to the Pels. But that might just be my fantasy. Second takeaway, I don't know why Robert Williams isn't starting. I'm not saying that would have made a huge difference in the outcome of the games. I feel like Williams still put up his numbers. But I feel like the Celtics are holding on to something that's not there. Like I don't understand why we're not putting our best players on the floor. I remember when we first drafted Robert Williams, I was like the future of the Celtics is could be Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Robert Williams. And Smart, he's gonna play his role, and then we need like probably another guard to go with him. I thought Terry Rozier was perfect. I know you can't keep bringing up the past. Enough of that. All right. Um, but Terry Rozier was perfect, man. Him and Smart. But yeah, so you know, we just gotta embrace Robert Williams, man, because I feel like he goes out there and gives it his all on a nightly basis, and they treat him like he's still a project or something like that. Like they gotta let's ease him in or whatever. Like nah, like put that man out there and let that man work. Like let him run with Tatum and Brown. Like I said, I really don't got that many takeaways from the Celtics and Jazz game outside of the Celtics. We going outside right now, man, and it's scary to tell you the truth because I've been real patient with this rebuild, and I remember when we first drafted Smart. I remember we was drafting guys like Jared Sullinger, uh, what's that? Fab Mello, which was for all y'all that's kind of they don't remember that far, just wasn't tapped into the Celtics. Fab Mello was kind of like Taco Fall before Taco Fall, just not as tall. He was like, I think Fab Mello was like 7'2", but he just like this tall guy that we just let rot on the bench ultimately, or in the D League. Um, So yeah, that's that, man. Celtics going outside. I'm scared of what the future holds for us. It doesn't seem like it's gonna get better. And you know, I don't. I know. I was talking to my brother. He said, Kemba will probably step it up in the playoffs. Look, he didn't step it up much last year in the playoffs. Like it was some games where we really could have used him. Uh, straight up. So, uh, what can you say? That's all. That's about all I got to say about the Celtics. Moving on. The New Orleans Pelicans, man. Oh my God. These guys. All right, so I got about maybe 3, 4 takeaways from this game. First takeaway is how the heck do they keep blowing these leads? Like, gee, like they had the Blazers on a crutch, man. Like I think that, and when I saw the body language, not for nothing, when I saw the body language of the Pelicans when they was up pretty good, I saw them like on the bench. I was like, oh, they getting relaxed. They think this thing is over, and you can't do that with Dame Dollar, man. God damn, and it's like it keeps happening. Like they don't know how long the game is. Like sheesh. So that's takeaway one. How do they keep blowing these leads? Uh, I don't even know if it's coaching on that one. I think that's just these guys got to realize, man, like it ain't over till it's over. Um, I think this one's gonna hurt. Tell you the truth, like you give up a lead like this one's gonna hurt. And then the fact that they gotta turn right back around, they gotta turn right back around and see these guys tomorrow, not tonight, but tomorrow night. It's like it's like, what's up? Like what we doing? So, um, that's takeaway number one. Gotta hold on to these leads, man. Um, it's like little things that ultimately lead to it, but yeah, that lead to the collapses. Um, so I guess that I'm gonna use that to segue into my next takeaway. Lonzo Ball needs to run point guard on this team in order for them to win. I said it in my last video. This team can work, but everybody. Matter of fact, I said it in my first video that I posted. That's the problem. Nobody knows what role they play, right? So Lonzo Ball was the running point all game, all game. This man was running point, bam, 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 diming it up. You get a dime, you get a dime. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just killing them. I'm talking about he threw a cross court pass to Bledsoe. Um, in one I think one of those quarters. That's man. Yeah, I don't know if y'all ever played basketball, but like when you in practice or whatever, you practicing your shooting, they got like this machine that shoots the balls out. It's like a net. As you shoot them, the machine catches it and shoots the balls back out to you. And if you ever use one of those machines, it's like those pass. You know what I'm saying? They're like perfect passes almost. That's what it's like getting a pass from Lonzo. Like he hit Eric Bledsoe so perfect. It's like you can see him. They even was smiling and chopping it up after the play, because it was like you like Eric Bledsoe was like that's that. In his mind, he's like, yo, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? This man was diming it up out there, man. I'm glad it was on national TV. I'm glad more people got to see that. So he had two. back-to-back national televised game where he showed out. So shout out to Zoe at least. Um, Zoe needs to run point guard. They get to the fourth quarter. This is what I saw last night. Zoe ran point guard for 3 quarters, and they got to the fourth quarter, and Stan Van Gundy was like, "Hey, you know what? That's some good facilitating you've been doing, Zoe. I see you out there. All right, so bet this is the fourth quarter. Let's let Ingram do it." And it's like, "But coach, I got 17. I got 16 assists. Like, I ain't even what? Everybody eating down. I know, and I appreciate it, you know." But we're gonna let Ingram do it, and you just you go in that corner over there and you just wait to see what happens. But coach, what the ball movement? I'm facilitating the ball movement. Look here, the only ball movement I want to see is you moving over into the corner. That's ball movement. So now Ingram's facilitating in the fourth quarter, and I think Ingram. This is the truth about Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram is a good third option on a championship team. He's not Kawhi, he's not Paul George, he's not D Wade, he's not KD, he's not Kobe, he's not LeBron. He is Chris Bosh. He's he's Kevin Love. He's that caliber of player, you know, on a championship team. Um, he does not need to be the primary facilitator in the fourth quarter. I get it. Yeah, a lot of y'all are Ingram fans. A lot of y'all really believe that he was KD. He's not. He's not. And that's why the Pelicans lost. I mean, Ingram. It's like Ingram is the way he plays causes everybody to play like that. See, when Zoe is running point and he's moving the ball, it becomes contagious. Like everybody starts moving the ball. Everybody starts making the extra pass. When Ingram's moving the ball, it's a lot of ISO. So that same energy is channeled through the rest of the guys on the floor, and they start playing ISO. And that's when bull jobs start to happen. And next thing you know, you giving up the lead. So that's takeaway number two. Takeaway number three, uh, takeaway number three, from the Pels versus the Blazers is, and I guess now that I think about it, this is probably going to be my final takeaway. Lonzo Ball has to go. He needs. I know I've said it before, but he needs to get the heck up out of there, man. Like, dog, this man had the most incredible passing night of his life, of his career. Like, dog, like 17 assists and only 2 turnovers. Like, whoa, bro. Like, and then they take the ball out of his hand in the fourth quarter. Why? It was working. You know what I mean? It's like they want so bad to show that, yeah, these are our generational talents with Ingram and Zion. There's only one generational talent, like a generational player on that team, and that's Zion. Brandon Ingram is good, but he's not a generational player. You know what I mean? Zion is a generational player. You look stupid if you even if you even form your lips to say trade Zion, you automatically look stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say Lonzo has a generational talent, which is passing. Like the way he can do that is generational. He's gonna be. I think if he gets a shot to really do it, he's gonna go down as one of the top passers of this era of his generation. You know, just because he's that kind of talent. Um, Zion though. he's a generational player, and like just he like we like he probably is a lifetime type of player. He's like a LeBron. He's like one of them players you just not gonna see for a while, I think. And I can see it. But Lonzo Ball, he needs to get the heck up out of there. Go to a team that's about something. This you're really gonna let him open up and become what he can be. Um, dog, and even despite the collapse, that last pass that Zoe threw to Ball, I mean that Zoe threw to Zion. Oh my Lord. Like that is beautiful stuff. Like, are you for real? Like when I saw it in my mind, I was like, Zoe probably gonna try to launch that shit full court. And he did it. Like the minute, like with like and Zion, oh, if that joint would have went in, oh my Lord, bruh. But the fact is, oh, got the ball there. That is beautiful stuff. And they got the audacity to have this on your team, to have a man on your team that can do stuff like that. And the best thing you can come up with is let's let Ingram handle the ball. This is intellectually honest. Signing out. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm doing this as often as I can. Like I said, I took a little hiatus for a while, but we back like I never left, and that's about it. Tune in for the next one.